Why reading a book almost got me labeled a public threat. So I'm chilling at the park on a random Wednesday because my roommate brought home this e-girl who sounds like a helium balloon caught in a blender, and I figured it was safer for my sanity to be within touching distance of grass than trapped listening to two people flirt like it's their first time using human words. So I grab my fantasy book about dragons with commitment issues and sit on a bench minding my own business when this woman power marches up with the force of a suburban HOA meeting, dressed in yoga pants and judgment, and I instantly know her name is probably Cheryl or Janet or something equally allergic to fun. She stops right in front of me, arms crossed with the kind of energy that says she once got someone fired for using the wrong recycling bin, and hits me with the line, "Excuse me, but what are you doing here?" And I swear she said it like I was caught building a meth lab in a sandbox. I blink. "Look up reading," I say, and show her the book cover. It has a dragon breathing emotional instability and a knight with abs and trust issues. She leans in like she's examining a cursed object and goes reading alone in public on a weekday. That's suspicious. I laugh thinking she's joking, but no, her eyebrows are doing that concerned mom thing. Like I just told her I drink glue for fun. Then she hits me with a full investigation. "You've been here for like 50 minutes. You haven't touched your phone once and you haven't moved not even to blink." And I'm like, "Yeah, ma'am, that's what people do when they actually enjoy books." And she says, No, normal people scroll TikTok between paragraphs like it's a cigarette break." And I'm starting to think this woman hasn't read anything longer than a menu since 2008. Then her friend shows up. Let's call her Donna, because she looks like she drives a beige SUV and thinks chamomile tea is spicy. And Cheryl points to me like I'm a suspicious package and goes, "This man has been sitting still reading like a psycho." Donna gasps like I just confessed to tax fraud and goes, "Who reads for fun anymore?" I try to explain it's fantasy, it's relaxing, it's literally me and a dragon bonding over mutual emotional neglect. But they're already deep into conspiracy mode, whispering about serial killers and lone readers and how I made eye contact with a jogger for too long. Like, "Ma'am, I was breathing, not plotting a heist." Then Cheryl pulls out her trump card and says, "You chose that bench suspiciously. It faces the playground." And I'm like, "Excuse me, lady. I'm facing away from the playground toward a bush and a squirrel having an existential crisis." But she's already calling someone saying I'm exhibiting suspicious solo reading behavior. I close my book, stand up, and ask, "Who are you even calling?" And she goes, "The local authorities, because it's better to be safe than sorry, ma'am. It's better to be quiet than ridiculous." 20 minutes later, two cops show up. One looks like he's regretting every career decision that led him here. The other just wants a sandwich. They ask what's going on, and I hold up my book like it's Exhibit A in the trial of common sense and explain. I was just reading. They look at the cover, glance at Cheryl, who now looks like she's about to cry over the sanctity of park benches, and then back at me. One of them goes, "Sir, reading is not a crime." And Cheryl interrupts, "But he's been here reading for over an hour without moving." And the cop stares at her like she just confessed to licking shopping carts and goes, "Ma'am, it's a public park. People are allowed to sit and read." She stutters, but he's too focused, like serial killer focused, and he nods and says, "Okay, ma'am, we'll make sure the dragon doesn't attack," and walks off. I spent the next hour reading even harder out of spite, looking up every few minutes to wave at Cheryl, who now looked personally betrayed by literature. And the best part, the dragon in my book got a therapist and a pet goose, and Cheryl probably still thinks I was plotting a national emergency with nothing but a hardcover and some eye contact.